Q8143. A cockpit voice recorder must be operated. A. From the start of the before starting engine checklist to completion of final checklist upon termination of flight. B. From the start of the before starting engine checklist to completion of checklist prior to engine shutdown. C. When starting to taxi for takeoff to the engine shutdown checklist after termination of the flight. The correct answer is A. When a cockpit voice recorder is necessary for an aircraft, it must be used constantly from the beginning of the checklist usage before starting the engines for the purpose of flight, through the end of the checklist use at the conclusion of the flight. Information that was captured more than 30 minutes ago may be destroyed by deletion or other means. Q8142. For the purpose of testing the flight recorder system. A. A minimum of T-hour of the oldest recorded data must be erased to get a valid test. B. A total of T-hour of the oldest recorded data accumulated at the time of testing may be erased. C. A total of no more than T-hour of recorded data may be erased. The correct answer is C. For the purpose of testing the flight recorder system, a total of no more than T-hour of recorded data may be erased. This means that a limited amount of recorded data can be erased during the testing process. The specific duration of the erased data may vary depending on the requirements and procedures specified by the aviation authorities or the aircraft manufacturer. Q9258. ATC asks you to follow the 87373 nm ahead of you on the approach path. ATC is responsible to ensure A. Wake turbulence avoidance. B. Traffic separation only. C. Wind shear avoidance. The correct answer is B. A cockpit voice recorder, CVR, must be operated from the start of the before starting engine checklist to completion of the checklist prior to engine shutdown. The CVR is designed to capture audio communications and sounds in the cockpit during critical phases of flight, including before engine startup, taxi, takeoff, landing, and engine shutdown. 8135. Who must the crew of a domestic or flag air carrier airplane be able to communicate with, under normal conditions, along the entire route, in either direction, of flight? A. A rink. B. Any FSS. C. Appropriate dispatch office. The correct answer is C. Under normal conditions, the crew of a domestic or flag air carrier airplane must be able to communicate with the appropriate dispatch office along the entire route of flight, in either direction. The dispatch office is responsible for providing operational support and assistance to the flight crew during the flight. Communication with the dispatch office is essential for coordinating flight planning, weather updates, operational changes, and other important information that may affect the flight. 9783. When should transponders be operated on the ground while taxiing? A. Only when ATC specifically requests that the transponder to be activated. B. Anytime the airport is operating under IFR. C. All the time when at an airport with the SDX. The correct answer is C. Transponders should be broadcasting on an altitude reporting continually white moving on the airport surface if using airport surface detection equipment, Model X, ASDX, at an airport.